a desperate sister, a vulnerable brother, and a deadly clique. One decision can haunt you forever. In a world where danger is just a click away, Sarah thought she was saving her brother. She never imagined she'd have to save herself. This season, evil has a new address. The dark web. The following is based on a true story.
If anyone had told me a year ago that I'd put my life in danger visiting the dark web, I would have laughed. I was, after all, just Sarah, a regular college student, waiting tables 6 nights a week to pay for school and stuff. But when Alex, my little brother, was diagnosed with a rare condition and our insurance failed us, desperation set in. The meds he needed were unattainable legally. I was thinking about dropping out of college. There was no way we could afford his meds. So there I was in the library when I overheard a possible solution.
Everything is just so much cheaper on the dark web.
I was thinking, maybe they have meds there? But then, the dark web? I wasn't so sure. The image of Alex, pale and tired, made my decision for me. That evening I ventured into the unknown realms of the dark web. It felt like diving deep underwater. I searched painstakingly for hours until I found it. A seller with rave reviews, selling the exact medication Alex needed. The price? Pennies per pill, compared to the regular $30. I clicked buy. When the plain unmarked package arrived, I whispered, "Thank you" to the universe. Relief washing over me. But my relief was short-lived, and the real nightmare was about to begin. I first noticed it on my walk to class the next day. A man with a strong build and a distinctive mole on his left cheek stared intently from across the street. I brushed it off as mere coincidence, but then he was everywhere. The coffee shop, the library, always watching, never approaching. I finished waitressing that night. It was just after midnight. I was heading back to my apartment. A few of the street lamps were broken, so the path was extra dark and creepy. The night wind felt cold on my face, and I started walking faster. I heard footsteps behind me. Quiet at first, then louder. I looked back, but there was no one. Still, I heard the steps, keeping up with me. My heart pounded in my chest as I walked faster and faster. My building was right around the corner, but it seemed miles away. The footsteps were loud now. I could feel them, as if they were right on top of me. I turned around one more time. There he was, the man with the mole. He was starting to run towards me. I ran, gasping for air, keys jingling in my trembling hand. The footsteps were really loud now, pounding in my ears. I reached the apartment entrance, and the footsteps stopped all of a sudden. I looked back, and he was gone. I felt a huge wave of relief as I shut the door behind me. Safe, I thought. I began to unlock my door, suddenly feeling a cold presence behind me. I heard heavy breathing. I turned around, and he was there. His eyes were cold, his face twisted in a strange way. I screamed. But he was so fast. He overpowered me with a cloth over my nose and mouth. My sight got all fuzzy. My neighbors heard the scream and the tussle in the hallway. They opened their doors. The man released his grip and ran away. One neighbor took me in until I regained full consciousness. That night, I reported everything to the police. The man with the mole was nowhere to be found. He vanished. The police believed he was just the tip of the iceberg, a small part of a much larger human and organ trafficking ring. The horror of what I had almost become a part of was slowly sinking in.